the creator in me. I'm here at our flip house and I'm wanting to give you a tour and share the upgrades we made to it. We're expecting to close next week sometime and I'm excited to share the before and after. So come on in. We chose a really cute craftsman style front door. We chose to do a board and batten wall here. There used to be an existing coat closet. That was here we did remove, and we added that closet space and storage to the bathroom backing this wall. So this kind of just adds a little element of texture and just a little bit of character to the home, since we did take some storage here, and creates a little modern look. So we love this technique. We kind of threw it throughout the house. But come on down the hall. Here we have our AC unit and the main bath. This is a beautiful space. We were able to put in I believe a 6-foot or 7-foot vanity, double sink. We did the modern white shaker with black hardware. I did do some additions of round poles and regular poles. I liked that mixture. I only did that in the baths, and did the oval mirror, metal mirror, and things like that. But overall, this bathroom has great storage, enough where we could put a hamper here where I'm standing. And this closet, if you can peek in here, has you can fit everything in there. It's pretty amazing. So we made that custom built-in look, which we chose to do instead of just doing standard closet style doors. So little upgrades like that make a huge difference. So here we have another linen closet for the bedrooms. We just did standard closet made in these. And the 2 bedrooms are on this side. This is not a room full of natural light, unfortunately. I'll show you the other room. It's the same size, similar layout. If you'd like to sneak in here, and we have these 2 bedrooms have really good sized closets. So you can't beat those closets, they're like 8 feet wide. Again, we didn't go to custom and closet hardware and stuff. Owners can do that. But we have the master right here, and the master is not very big, but it does give you options to have your bed under either window, so there's a little flexibility with that. The master closet is small. We did have to steal a little bit of the master closet to make the bathroom a more appropriate layout. So I did shorten the bottom rack. I felt like it was worth shortening so that, if dresses are in here or anything long, there's some room to hang, and you can customize the sides also. But the master bath is a small layout. We were able to go ahead and get a full-size shower stall in. We chose fiberglass, easy to clean, maintain, looks really clean, and easy install. So we just did another shaker style cabinet. It's very small, but we added just a toilet cabinet in for extra storage, and again, oval metal mirror, nice modern look. So it's just enough. It's just enough for a master bath. I'm glad that the house has that for the masters. We did install a Nest thermostat, really modern and really nice for the homeowner. So in trying to choose what style I was trying to make out of this space, there was an existing bookshelf on this one side, awful hardwood floors, that kind of deal. We knew we wanted to flank the fireplace with bookshelves. So in ordering our kitchen cabinets, we had the cabinet maker also customize bookshelves here on either side of the fireplace. And I was considering doing closed cabinet bottoms and having open tops, just a little extra storage, because the home is an okay size. It's about 1,800 square feet, but storage is always a plus. But we have some vents for the fireplace on either side that kind of prevented us from closing it up. So nice open shelving, and this brick is oddly laid straight. It is not a staggered brick. So with the fact that the brick is got a straight laid pattern, I decided to go black. I already have the black hardware in some of these additions, so it felt like a bold choice for this space, but honestly, I really like the finished look and the contrast against the white bookshelves. And then we went ahead and threw that provincial on a new mantle here and bolted up. And we do have an outlet here for a TV for the homeowner, so if they're able to have this as their entertainment area, it is just an amazing, amazing focal point. So we really love how that turned out. I love this fan. This is a Hunter 6-blade fan. It pumps some air. Came with its own remote. Definitely a big fan for not as big of a space, but it doesn't come down far. It doesn't have a long stem. It's just a really, really nice fan. Actually, we really want one. So that was just a really nice choice, along with the 4 additional pucks we put in, and then 2 pucks, you know, flanking the fireplace to face the bookshelves. So lighting is key. We really wanted to go over and above. I don't feel like you can overlight a space. So that definitely was nice. We went ahead and threw in just some affordable blinds for the homeowner. It's nice to move in and not deal with hanging this or that, to have privacy. So that was just a nice consideration. Our switches, we considered at first trying to make our house a smart house. We had all these fancy sliding little doohickeys, and I might try to show some of those in images, but we had a crazy fiasco happening where after we got all of our plugs in, we'd go in here and we'd come in and poop, and all of a sudden the kitchen light would come on. We were like, bloop, what's, you know, and all the lights were going on and off and responding and communicating with one another. So future note, if you're trying to make a smart house, if you don't have Wi-Fi established, which this isn't our residence, so we didn't go to that extent. If you don't have some of those things to establish a system for your smart switches and all of that tech, you might have some craziness going on. So yeah, that's something we simplified and pulled those out. And again, have the nice deco switches for the homeowner. I think it's a plus. I was able to get some Pottery Barn fixtures. I only installed one, but from my discount store I shop at, and so I just chose something really clean and simple. Otherwise, we did pucks all throughout the house. I felt it was an easy way to incorporate all the lighting and not get too custom. We did do a floating island. There used to be a giant wall right here that broke up the living space, and you walked in this small narrow area and would walk in, and it was so just cramped and tiny. So having a big open concept living and dining and kitchen space makes the house feel so much more bigger and open. So we love the contrast and color on the island. We just installed all of the appliances. Just like our home, we decided to hide the microwave in here. We installed an outlet so the microwave can tuck in here, not take up counter space. And this is just a small little pantry addition for the house, even though the house has a really huge pantry. So this is just a really nice kitchen. In ordering our kitchen cabinets, my husband decided to take the cabinets and pull them all the way to ceiling. So that height just adds, you know, such a grander look to the kitchen. And we were able to kind of follow what the existing cabinetry had done to the ceiling and just prevent, you know, any damage or exposure of that. And it looks really good. And this is a nice double door that leads out of the dining into a nice little paved area. And I can show you a little tour of that. You come on through the kitchen area. We considered taking this door out, but we thought if you had guests, it might be a nice way to shut off the laundry and not have that open to your guests. So we did leave that door in, and this is for washer dryer hookup and a pantry. This wall was removed. We added this wall back. It used to be here and we felt it should be here. This is the old door that was taken out of the house, so I'm not sure the age of it, but it was pretty old and chippy. So we incorporated that dovetail gray from Sherwin-Williams on the door and kind of customize that a little bit. If you want to sneak in and see the size of this pantry, it's amazing. So this is the garage entry. Comes right here into the kitchen and to an upstairs. This was an addition that was added on before us. So it's a little bit different, a little bit quirky because we couldn't make the stairs any more less deep and steep, but they work well, and the addition of the railing and everything makes you very secure. We were able to remove a step and just make the stairs work, but you have to kind of tuck your feet under there so you couldn't put faces on the treads, and so that is what it is, but it works to get upstairs. We incorporated another board and batten technique here with a little bit of storage above for when you come in the garage area. It's a little drop zone, so that's nice and custom. So one of the biggest favors that we've done for this house is actually move one of the house's exterior doors. This exterior door actually closed off the upstairs, and was this all this space here was a part of the garage. So we actually added about a 200 plus additional square feet, throwing an air conditioning vent and running air upstairs and moving the exterior door down these stairs here. So right now it's just a nice flow and this feels like home. This feels like a part of the home now, thanks to that change that we made. So come on upstairs. This is an awesome little bonus area. You don't expect seeing an upstairs by looking at the exterior of the home. This upstairs is above the existing garage. And over is a little bit quirky because it has this interesting wood style paneling. But we went ahead and flattened the wall and added a board and batten treatment again up here to draw your eye to the end of the room and to just modernize again and just make it a focal point. So this is actually considered a whole bedroom because it, number one, is a great size and it has an amazing little closet. So overall, this upstairs is just a great addition to the house. So great use of space and very unexpected. So I'm gonna sneak you back downstairs and we'll kind of sneak out through the garage and we'll look through the exterior of the house. But here's the garage area and the way you can come in. We did do a epoxy style finish on the floor and cleaned it all up. The house did have some existing shelving already in place here, which is nice for the homeowner. And we did install a carriage style garage door. It's an insulated door that just is more efficient for the house. And we really, really think it was a really good buy and a really good upgrade to the garage space. That way, the house in general, but that way the upstairs is well insulated as well. Because when we realized it had the old garage door that was cracked and a disaster, yeah, it was really cold upstairs. So I'm shutting you out here. The garage a little bit of character. The house has a lot of white going on, and so we love the addition of that black hardware. We did use the house's existing railings. It had scrolly, twirly stuff all in it. We had a grinder day and just ground it all out, simplified that railing a little bit, and it made it a little bit more modern, even though it was an old railing. But we did have to have these two railings welded onto the porch for code reasons, but they were really just a nice addition to the porch and kind of balances out the front door. I made this little guy from a piece of scrap 1x6 whenever we had the miter saw out doing trim work, and I got a wild hair. There was already actually a screw already in place. When we painted the house, I said, don't take it out, I'm gonna put something there. So I just hand drew these numbers on, built this box on there, and threw a little dollar greenery, and it, again, adds that umph to the house. These shutters were a really clean idea. I was considering at first going like a dark stain on the wood additions to the house, kind of like I did on mine. I did more of a provincial. This is just cedar fence pickets. So these cedar fence pickets have a really nice, you know, clean, I don't know, look to the house that the house needed. So a super affordable option. They're very thin, lightweight. It was just a great idea. It's honestly my husband's idea, to go with the cedar. So I tried avoiding reddish pickets. I really wanted it to be more of that light wood, and I like the way it turned out, which matched our mulch. So when we did our landscaping in the house, we didn't do landscaping. We just decided to leave things nice and crisp and clean. We pulled everything out of the hedges here on the front and just did a nice clean wood mulch, and it just created a really nice and simple look, something fresh for the homeowner to start living. So let's talk about painting the exterior of this house. It was quite an undertaking. Overall, I'm pretty sure we used about 10 gallons of masonry primer and 25 gallons, so 5 pails of exterior paint. It just soaked it up, primer and everything. These grouts are really, really deep, different than standard brick. And the brick is honestly old and really unattractive. It was like this crazy orange, disastrous looking brick. So the fact that it covered it actually has a little bit of tones that didn't absorb the, like bricks that didn't absorb the paint as well. And it gives it a little bit of texture. And overall, at first I thought, no, we have to make it 100% solid and we're gonna have to coat it some more. And after 35 gallons, my husband was like, no more paint. It is what it is. And overall, there's an evenness to how it absorbed the paint. So we really, really love. We had people driving by, which you could hear the road traffic. We had people driving by just saying, it looks great. I'm so glad not to see that orange brick anymore. Great job. And so it was a good choice. One we almost tried to dip out on, but it made all the difference. So that's it for you. That's the house for you, and we're really happy it's done. We're really excited for the new homeowner and to share it.